I want to know who is the threatener in the threatening. If I say it is myself, what would you do for me about it? I've been alive in this formed world for 45 continuous years, and I want to say the threatener is myself. And you still charge me money, you still talk to me about myself, which doesn't exist because I'm the threatener. That means I threaten you about who you are and where you are and what you are. Yep, and you still think that I have to worry about what I need. You've got something wrong right there. You don't know that it's not karma to need something. Nope, it's karma if somebody needs something around you. That's you being in karma. And then when you talk to me about myself, that's Skippy peanut butter, that you are not around somebody who needs something, and that's you if you don't want to be there, that needs to move yourself. What do I need? Food, and it's not inside of the housing on the shelving. You have to go to the stores to get food. That's what I need, and that's not karma to need food because it's on price. The charges are not due to myself, and I'm the only one who's not due to be charged. And the reason other people get charged is because it's my food and I'm alive here and you're not allowed to have it. You're really not supposed to pay the charges and make a transaction agreement. And you've made so many of them, I suppose you're trying to say that you don't have any other mind and you don't care anymore. That's true, that's possibly true, but I don't afford that you are that way. That's you need to be elsewheres. You need to be in jails and prisons because you don't know how to be homeless on that point. It matters that you're not homeless on the point. It matters that you're not in jails and prisons on that point. That you have been paying charges and you're not myself. I don't pay the charges unless I pay because I want to, but I'm right here saying I would pay the posted price because I can see it. But that's true that I'm paying the attendant. It's not true that I would pay the register if it was in the store, and of course it would be something I wouldn't touch it because it's not mine. And it has keys I don't have. I don't want to pay the cash register key has been used, turned on. I don't want to pay for that, but I pay the posted price and the attendant, and I don't want to pay the charges. At this point, I don't want to pay the posted price for the cash register key. I don't want the key. I'm not interested in the cash register key. So what are we going to do about that? I used to pay the posted price. What's that worth to you? Well, I can decease myself out of that. I've been paying the posted price, but I have announced that I would see you in the afterlife because I'm in jails and prisons in the afterlife myself because of my illegal female genitals being assigned and on myself by Jesus Michael Michelson, whom you know as Jesus. I don't actually have female genitals without himself having been elsewheres. And I've been talking about Jesus when he was Michael. He had his right arm is deceased the wrong way. It's deceased out of formed here. It was elsewhere like amputated because it was observed that he was doing something wrong with his right arm and his mouth. But now it's just deceased out of formed. He doesn't have formed as Michael Michelson because I don't hold this Godhead in formed, even though it was ordered that it had its own house. But I can't decease myself out of formed without deceasing Michael Michelson out of formed. So but he doesn't have a penis. Michael Michelson has illegal genital penis, not the same as a penis. It's illegal genital penis, and that's deceased in world number 1. of the series of worlds there have been, which is this is world number 17, and it's not 16. If I was in world number 16, I'd be sitting here. I'm not in world 16, I'm in world 17, and I don't have karma to be here. I do afford that I'm homeless at this time. I just don't afford that it's homeless to God, because I'm alive in God. He's not alive in me.